Hey guys. Ready for some gimmick?
Gimmick 1cc run on the projector. If Bagger doesn't make it, then sorry. That's 10 seconds lost right there.
Reset.
Bounce, baby, bounce.
Top down. It's on purpose. Yeah, where you splits at? Fucking casual.
Patrick alive.
You guys are killing me.
Is that an original?
No, it's a reproduction card, but it has the full audio and everything.
Yeah, I saw the thing and I was like, I opened it up, I go, I wonder if that's real. Alright, let's go. But it's really nice. Pat, I gotta go. Let me know on the Nintendo thing.
Alright, we'll do.
Back in Miami. Oops.
Oh yeah, we got 7 lives, obviously. Almost looks a little bit like the Bumble and Bobble characters.
Oh yeah? Dang it.
So basically with this one, obviously, Sunsoft didn't release it for probably the same reason the 2 and Gradius 2, because it needed special chips and it was expensive.
It was more expensive and it was really late into the Famicom's life.
Right, and the NES was already...
Super Nintendo was already out for 2 years, yeah.
So, but I can understand this one. But why didn't Sunsoft give us Euphoria? That doesn't use special chips, and they even advertise it in US magazines.
It was late as well.
I was always upset about that one because at that time, you know, Journey to Cilia, Super Spiner, I was buying all those Sunsoft games. I loved the sound on them and everything. And I kept going to the stores like, Where's Euphoria? I see it advertised in all the magazines. I see the English box and everything. It exists. It's got to be somewhere. Like, no, we don't have that game.
This PAL, this is Scandinavia. It was released in Scandinavia and under the PAL system.
Yeah, so you get the PAL cartridge and just put an NTSC mod inside of it, or you know, get the right.
No, that would still run at 50k hertz. It's an MMC3 card, so you can convert any MMC3.
So is the NTSC ROM of Euphoria like shareware? Is it on the internet? Can you download that ROM?
Yeah, you can. But the two characters will change and a little bit of the dialogue change. So the best way to play it is a English translated Japanese ROM.
That would be NTSC, right? I think it was Jason Wilson that had the NTSC Euphoria prototype. The original. That was
I don't know.
Did you just hurt the dinosaur with that?
Yeah, he like winces. It doesn't hurt him.
Oh, okay. Did it change colors? I thought that was hurting. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty good animation too.
Oh, this game's gorgeous.
You knew when they were going to fire and when they were going to be there.
Yeah, I played this game obviously a lot.
The only NES games that I could want to CC or play without dying would be Gradius 1, Life Force, and Gradius 2.
Still really impressive.
Contra, I could play the whole game without dying.
Nice.
Russian Attack.
Russian Attack's hard.
The first way that I got better at Russian Attack is I learned to put it in two-player mode. Let the second player die, and then continue playing the game as one player. Every time you die, you regenerate right where you died instead of being sent back to the checkpoint.
Yeah.
That was how I beat it the first time. And then by being able to get further in the game, I could learn the patterns easier. It's kind of like a Mega Man-ish feel to it.
Yeah, it's like Kirby mixed with Mega Man. That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, very Kirby-ish. Was it worth it, all that work to get the sword and all that risk?
Yeah, so if you beat the game normally, it only has 6 stages. To get to the real, and you don't save the girl that is kidnapped at the beginning of the game. If you beat the game without continuing and get all the secret items, you get to a secret last level. So you don't see like the real ending unless you beat it without continuing and get all the secret items.
It's interesting how he generates level.
Dead flip. That's a secret switch that opens up the water so you can get to the secret item in this stage.
See, I can appreciate, the graphics and sound effects, but I can't hear that great Sunsoft music and all this noise, you know what I mean? I'd love to hear all the music in this game.
Ah, shit. We'll take care of this guy.
None of them are connected. Dude, that's unfair.
We got it.
That's worth the risk. Oh, I thought you died.
So that's the secret area that opens up because of that switch.
So normally there wouldn't been an opening there?
It would have been water. Right on purpose.
The star helps you get a bigger, higher jump? I noticed you had to throw a star before you tried that jump.
Yeah, you have to use it. You have to do a star jump to get up there. Otherwise, you can't reach it. Hit jump. It's gonna be some pro shit. What's up, Jack? How you doing tonight?
Besides viewer.
Yeah. Alright, this boss is hard. I already messed up. You're sad you're not here? Yeah, man. What the hell? So this is normally the last stage in the game, but since I've gotten all the secret items so far, if I beat this stage, I'll get to another secret stage.
Like an entire stage that wouldn't otherwise be there?
Yeah. Yeah. Normally, like, I'll show you the beginning of the game. It explains like the dialogue. But basically, you're a gift to like this girl for her birthday, and her new toys. She stops playing with her old toys, and her new toys get jealous, and then they kidnap her. And then every boss on this game is one of her old toys. So if you beat the game like normally, which is an amazing feat, you get to the end and you fly a stork home, and it shows him like having a thought bubble, and he starts crying because he forgot the girl. And that's how, like, anybody would play it normally, that's what they would see.
That's the telltale sign that there could be a different ending.
Yeah. So, you have to find out that there's secret items in every stage and beat it without continuing. And then you get the real end. You save the girl and get the real ending.
Oh, that's not how you do it.
Speedrun canceled.
Hey, that's why he's got 9 lives in reserve.
I've also had a half a bottle of Maple Syrup.
There's a few NES games that I was never able to beat that granted, I ended up using the Game Genie, but that doesn't count. And I'm curious if you were able to beat them. Do you know a lot of the library, or?
Yeah.
Okay, Cobra Triangle. Come on, that's hard as hell.
I haven't tried, but I know it's hard.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard.
So this secret area here.
That's another one.
I'm still working on Ninja Gaiden 1.
I did beat that one legit, but whereas I can beat Ninja Gaiden 2 anytime, I cannot beat Ninja Gaiden 1 anytime.
2 is really easy.
I never beat 3, but I didn't really give it all the effort.
Yeah.
What I hated about 3 was play control was changed. Just like Mega Man. Mega Man 1 and 2, perfect games. After 2, they changed the play control. I don't like it.
I messed up.
No, it's still working. Push-over.
Another NES game I never beat, Athena.
I haven't beaten that either.
Incredibly difficult.
The hardest game I've beaten is this game.
I would say the hardest
I haven't
game
beaten Silver Surfer.
Bayou Billy was the hardest game I ever beat.
What's up, Ravioli Monster? How you doing? I got a viewer that always wants me to beat Silver Surfer. That game is fucking impossible.
I just use the invincible code trick.
Okay. I will beat it, I promise.
Like legit?
Yeah. I just gotta crack out to it.
Well, speaking of Sunsoft, okay, Fester's Quest, Blaster Master, Journey to Silius, I beat all those legit.
My goal as like a speedrunner is to get really good at every Sunsoft game. I can beat Journey to Silius without continuing. Blaster Master is really hard, and I will get it.
Without using the pause secret when you're fighting a boss, right?
I'm gonna pull up the menu in between like transitions because it's faster. And yeah, I will pause buffer the bosses.
Another pause secret boss was the Plasmodial Slime in Mega Man 1.
Yeah.
But
all the bosses in Mega Man 1 you can pause.
But you know what I can do with Mega Man 1 and 2 that I bet very few people can is not only can I beat them without dying, but I can beat them with pistol. No weapons.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Mega Man 1 gives me a lot of trouble to do it, but Mega Man 2 I can do it.
I don't know if I've seen.
Now, of course, what I'm telling you is easy for me to say because I can do what I'm telling you 7 out of 10 times, but when I'm told to do it, and like a camera, and people are watching, I'm gonna mess it up every single time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in other words, if you told me, okay, you got a week to get on video beating Mega Man 1, you know, without dying, without continuing, with only using the pistols, I'll get it done. But if you tell me I gotta do it live, you know, and I got one shot at it, I'm gonna choke. It's funny because I bought this game when what's that guy that does the repros that has the seal as a logo? USB.
Retro USB?
RetroUSB.com. I bought a lot of his repros, right? One of the ones I bought was his Mr. Gimmick. And like I had, you know, my wife gave me for Christmas. I told her, hey, buy me something from Retro USB. She bought me Mr. Gimmick. But I've never really sat down and played it.
You gotta play it.
I've never given it the chance, you know.
It's honestly, it's my favorite Nintendo game.
I tell you this, I'm not disappointed. It's typical Sunsoft, you know. I wish I could hear the music though, because that's one of their strong points. Let me get closer. A lot of this is so Mega Man-ish, you know? You gotta beat Freedom Force 3 times, by the way, to see the real ending.
Freedom Force?
Yep, if you start trying to beat every Sunsoft game, you're gonna want to know that.
Freedom Force.
The light gun game. You gotta beat it 3 times.
I know that game. Every Sunsoft Nintendo game. Is it a Nintendo game?
It's for the NES, yeah. Arguably the most violent gun game made for the NES. But they did edit it slightly from the Versus version.
So this is the real last boss. This whole level is because I qualified.
You would normally never see this.
Right.
Looks like Batman. Which they did have the license for. See, that music sounds awesome. I wish. Oh, look, he morphed.
Reblocked.
It does look like that. Oh, look, he walks away. Look at that swagger, man.
He's got mad swagger.
The music sounds so awesome, man.
There's actually a music test on your cart.
Let me guess. Press B 33 times and press start, and then like turning to Cillian.
It's hold select and hit start.
Oh, yeah.
You get to a sound test.
You can do that with Gradius 2. You can do that with Super C. I think Castlevania 3 also. I don't want to talk on here.
Oh, you're fine. I'm so used to talking and whatnot.
This guy's reminiscent of somebody too. Like some famous.
We'll call him the conductor.
Yeah, like a maestro. With Reeboks.
There we go.
Looks like a lightsaber.
Hey guys, I beat Gimmick!
That's the Mega Man 2 ending, except it's rain in Mega Man 2.
Yeah, this ending, you saved the girl.
You saved all the toys for that little girl. Don't worry, they won't hurt you anymore. They can't hurt you anymore.
Typical Sunsoft ending music.
The music's still good. The music's actually what got me into the game.
Thousands of monsters to save.
Someone save us already.
You can tell it's an MMC3 game because the colors just burst off of it.
Well, it's Sunsoft 5B, but there's an MMC3 conversion. Euphoria is MMC3. But yeah, it's actually a custom PCB board.
I think the only MMC5s are like those Koei RPGs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2 or something crap like that.
You ever heard
Lagrange Point? It's a Famicom game I don't have because I heard you gotta know how to speak Japanese to get through it.
Evan here makes US conversions of it.
Oh, like a ROM patch?
Well, it's a whole new ROM, yeah. But like the sound on that game, on the Famicom, seriously some of the most beautiful like music I've ever heard.
And I'm a huge Konami fan. Like, put it this way, I only have about maybe 8 Famicom cartridges.
Yeah.
But they're literally Gradius 2, Herodias, Crisis Force, Salamander, Green Beret.
All really good games.
Green Beret has the extra hidden levels
Okay.
underground that Russian Attack doesn't.
Yeah.
Salamander, that's got 3 options instead of 2, plus it has an actual ending.